This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 5, Dance and Cover.
Hello, I'm Paul. This is Tales of Swordfall. I'm the DM, and who am I with tonight?
Hey, this is Camille, and I play Ray the Paladin.
And this is Lucy. I play Taz Mockwell the Bard.
This is Alex. I play Krakatur, the Genasi Barbarian.
This is Chris. I play Flea, the Lizard Folk Fighter.
And this is Tabby Tipsytail, and I play the Tabaxi Rogue/Warlock.
Sweet. Okay, the last time we left you, you were getting into a feud with a few sex workers on the docks. So what was this plan you guys originally had to get onto the pirate ship? Anyone can answer.
We dressed up as prostitutes, and we were going to claim that someone in town had paid for us to come and entertain the captain for the night. And I was going to perform for him and trick him into leaving the boat, I believe, so we could confront him.
Sounds like a solid plan, but there were prostitutes already prowling the docks. So, I think I believe Tabby started engaging in friendly conversation with one. What was the exact wording? Too old and too ugly, or something like that.
I don't remember, but we'll go from there. You're too old and too ugly to appease the captain of the ship. He's looking for something new, something fresh, and you obviously do not have it.
She kind of gives you this look and balls up her fist, and looks like she's about to swing a punch, but the fire genasi, who happens to be in the back of the group, gets between you and her and says, "Stop. We can deal. We don't have to fight. We can deal with this a whole different way. We can see who gets the ship by just some healthy competition." And she looks at Tabby, who she thinks is the leader of the group. Do you agree?
Healthy competition. I think our employer sent us all here, but maybe you just did not get the message that you were not invited.
No, we work. We have a claim here.
A claim here, yes, but I think you got some miscommunication for the evening.
Okay, this sounds like you're trying to persuade them.
Okie dokie. I will make a persuasion roll. Here we go. And it's an 18.
18. Cool. It seems like the lady who's trying to keep the peace seems to be satisfied with this. But that elf woman, nah. I don't think she believes you at all. And she just shakes her head. She goes, "You must be really new at this."
Do we look? No. Tabby just flicks her claws, one by one.
And the elf woman's like, "Well, you look like you have the right costume on, but new. She looks kind of goes on the back. I don't think that guy's even any kind of entertainer, and she points at Jerome. And then is Flea about, or is he like
I was gonna try to hide kind of off the dock a little, if that's all right.
Okay, yeah. She probably doesn't see you then.
All right.
And she's like, "Now, we're gonna do this. You're gonna work your stuff. We're gonna compete against you. If the boys come out and see what's going on, they can choose who goes on the ship."
But come here. What is the cook's name? Jerome, right? Come
Yeah.
here, Jerome. Jerome will is on the ship. We don't need you, and we do not want to take place in what you have to do. Jerome is with us, and he is going to assist us.
And Jerome like nods. Yeah, part of the crew. Whenever.
And Jerome, did the captain not request our presence?
Well, I wouldn't have found you guys if he didn't. And
See?
he gives a look. The elf woman looks,
Maybe, are you working with the guy with the curly hair and it's silver? That guy, Marcus Jerome?
who?
I'm making up NPCs. It's a bluff.
Yeah, I know. Roll me a deception.
It's an 11.
Yeah, she just starts shaking her head. No. That's not even real. That's not even a real person. She says it loudly.
How can you say it's not a real person just because you've never met them? Like, what? Seriously, what's wrong with you?
I don't know. This lady is crazy, apparently. She doesn't know people.
I know exactly who you're talking about, Tabby.
See?
Listen,
She knows.
you
The cook knows. We
little-
have to cook. We have one of the pirates with us. Come on, lady. Go. You need to put your horse in pony show or some other ship, not this one tonight.
I'm not gonna listen to no scar-faced Belkin lady or you cat lady.
I'm sorry, what did you call me?
I called you.
So Krakatur steps forward. Do you insult my fellow
Krakator.
compatriots?
I put a hand on his, keep a hand
Yeah,
on his chest, keep him at bay.
Chance steps up and he just kind of looks you down.
Listen.
I give him the mad stink eye.
Yeah.
Listen, okay, you had an idea earlier, some kind of competition. Go ahead and voice your idea so that we can tell you it's a terrible idea and then move on.
The Genasi, who's definitely a fire Genasi, looks and just kind of rolls her eyes. It's a common way that people deal their disagreements in this line of business. We just see who dances better.
The dance off. You want the dance off.
Yes.
How about you send your best and we'll send our best?
Okay. And Chance backs up. This guy goes over here. This one goes here. And you can all tell they're like getting hyped. They're like high-fiving each other, you know. And they take out instruments. And yeah, I mean, whoever's gonna do this, roll me initiative.
Tabby, save us.
So
Not Tabby.
probably
Taz
and
save
Tabby are
us.
probably gonna be the best bet on this one.
So what skill are we using for dancing? Because if this is a dex check, I'm okay with it actually.
This is gonna be performance and acrobatics.
Yeah, I'm gonna sit this one out.
I grab Taz by the arm and I say, "Are you okay with this?"
Yeah, I mean, I don't know if we have any other options at this point.
Does anybody have any spells of illusion?
No.
Prestidigitation or something that would,
I have light.
I have illusion. What do you want me to create?
Well, let's try to enhance this, maybe make spotlights, maybe I'll pull a chair out of my bag of holding and, flash dance, little, rain.
All right. I guess I minor illusion up some dance music then.
Yeah, and they're already joining in with the dance music because they're all trained, and they even set out a mat so everything's even, and no one gets a finger caught between the slats of the dock. And yeah. First this tiefling comes up, and he just gives everyone a smarmy look, and he starts dancing. So how we're gonna do this? We're gonna call each round just about a minute, and just give me a combination of either 3 performances, 3 acrobats, or whatever you find appropriate for the situation that you're trying to do. And we'll just narrate what happens with the dance moves. Sound good?
Okay.
Okay.
So who's starting first? This guy?
Yep, the tiefling. He comes up and he starts dancing. He's actually dancing with a whip. So it looks like he's pretty talented with the dance moves. He's actually doing some fancy footwork and moves. He's not doing too much with his upper torso. It's mostly the feet, and he's jumping around and doing the whip. His technical skills with mobility is average, but how he's doing it, he's got confidence, and he is rocking it. And he just gives a sassy look at Tabby and says something along the lines of, "I know you're a cat, but I don't think you got moves like me."
We shall see, my friend. Tabby takes the center stage. Go ahead and put that light over to the right. Casting a shadow upon her pirate's hat. She has her boots crossed, and she's leaning on one of her rapier swords. And then she starts to clap and does a couple salsa moves that are swirling and tumbling and very fluid and gymnastically looking. So I'm going to use acrobatics because she's going to do some tumbling in there too.
And I'm going to cast a red light over her.
Yeah, you're tumbling. So what happens?
So with the light, it looks amazing in the very beginning of her performance, and then it kind of goes off kilter. One of her boots just kind of snags one of the boards, and she kind of fumbles a little bit. Her tail kind of props her back up into the dancing position as she's swaying her hips and hands back and forth and trying to gracefully recover. I know. I need a rose. That is what I'm missing.
And one of the entertainers just kind of goes, "You can use her mat. It's a lot easier."
You have a mat?
And they point at the map.
Okay. So is that just 3 of those? I mean, like, that's the rolls I already put in there.
Yep, that's your 3 right there.
Okay.
Taz, you are next.
Okay. I stride up to the mat, take my place like a gymnast before a floor routine. And I start to dance. It's a very traditional dance, very ballet, a lot of twirling, a couple of jetés, some pirouettes.
That looks like a good spread. So, what happens during your performance?
It starts off really well. But as it goes along, it's been a while since Taz has really had to dance. She's more of a storyteller, so she finds herself flagging pretty quickly, running out of breath because it's been a long time.
So, what is the point where you like start faltering?
She tries to do a pirouette, and on about the 3rd turn, she stumbles.
Nice. It's finally the sassy elf's turn. Yeah, you can tell that these people have danced quite a bit, and they basically do it for a living. And she's quite good. She's a lot more fluid than her tiefling counterpart. She's going along with music. She's flowing where she needs to flow. It's actually quite pretty and quite mesmerizing. Everyone give me,
Wait.
or everyone who's watching, could you give me a wisdom saving roll for a moment?
Do you want me
She's
to,
eyeballing
even though I'm
us,
far
isn't
away?
Nah, Jerome will make one.
Okay. Ouch.
I have other dance moves that I think will actually be a little better. And seeing how I wasn't using the mat before.
Yeah, so she goes back to her space, and does anybody else want to join in at this point, since we're restarting the round?
I have faith in you guys.
Yeah, I'm just watching from a distance still.
Alright, cool. Top of the round. It's the blue guys. He's gonna do a few quick moves here. Oh, it's not too good at the acrobatics. So yeah, he tries doing some kind of spin. He falters a little, but the rest of his performance, especially the ending pose, just perfect. He's moving along with the music. He is strutting his stuff. He's jumping around with the whip, kind of like a madman. And it's good that you gave him a small berth because, whip's got reach. But he seems super talented with that whip. Tabby.
Before. Oh, is it Tabby or Taz?
Oh, Tabby.
Did I go before you? I don't remember. Did I? I think I might have. Okay, so Tabby's going to begin her moves, and she gives the Janase a knowing look and a wink for a help action. So she starts to spin and twirl, and then she begins to levitate in the air, gracefully tumbling, doing the most amazing aerial acrobatics you've ever seen in your life. Just completely graceful. When she lands a little bit off kilter, but pretty much nails her landing.
Yeah, that's impressive. Like, some of them on the other side are like, yeah. And you can hear there's actually a crowd starting on the other side of you. And, they're doing various cat calls. Pun was not intended. Yeah. But yeah, they seem to be right now cheering for both sides. They're really getting into this. Taz, it is your turn.
All right, so that elf lady seems really cool. I kind of sort of forget it's a competition and just like, yeah, it's been a long time since I've danced. Let's have some fun with it.
Okay.
So she skips up to the mat, and she gestures for Ray to go stand at the end of it.
Oh god. Ray does.
Okay. So she does a couple of spins, some more ballet moves, and then she launches herself in a full sprint at Ray
And you know
leaps
the Dirty Dancing thing, the lift?
the arabesque, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Ray, you will have to give me a strength saving throw.
A saving throw or a check?
Let's do a check. Or an athletics, whichever is better for you.
Let's do athletics. Oh god. Oh, okay.
Okay, you can actually lift her up with this performance. Give me that last acrobatics, advantage there, Taz. Like, just roll it again. Let's see if you get something higher.
And then when she comes
Nice.
down, I do a traditional dip and I kiss her. Like, full on, clearly for show.
Nice. Yeah, both sides of the aisle. There's like sudden silence and then just a roaring applause at that.
I minor illusion toss a whole bunch of rose petals into the air.
Yeah, and everyone's like, ooh. So yeah, you're starting to get a crowd of people on each side. And now it's the elf's turn.
Shit.
Damn. Yeah, she's doing like this fusion tribal belly dancing along with whatever music is playing. She is just flowing from move to move. She ends up balancing something on her, head. It looks quite amazing. She's quite talented. She's quite balanced. And it seems that a few of the pirates start getting really just super awed by her.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
A long, long time ago, in a land far away named Phylor, there were 4 legendary adventurers.
We are the Adventurers 4, renowned across the land.
Using their cunning and strength, the party defeats many monsters and saves many lives.
Nick takes her fairy blade and stabs it into his other eyeball.
Oh my god! Can you go jump on my back? Do I cast Expeditious Retreat?
Yeah.
Can Bob roll a D20 for me? I don't like that. I don't like how you asked that.
D20 business.
What if I rolled a 1? What if I told you I just rolled a 1?
Come and join us weekly at How the Quest Was Won. Found anywhere where podcasts are located. Purchase not necessary. No real magic was used in the making of this podcast.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.